Okay, everyone, welcome. So excited for us to get on tonight and get to share about something that's really important right now, which is our immune system. And I will tell you a little bit about myself in a minute, but my name is Michelle Barnett. I live in Tyler, Texas, and I'm just grateful that you guys are here tonight. My background is in health and wellness. I've been doing it for 10 years, really committed to helping people make lifestyle changes and learn about their bodies so that they can know better and do better. And it really is my privilege to be able to connect with you guys and support you and walk along this journey with you and share some things that have been really insightful for me tonight. So I know it can take moving mountains to get 30 minutes to yourself, and we so appreciate you. We believe in you, and that's why you've been invited here tonight. And we believe in what we get to do, which is inspiring healthier living. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys, and we'll kick off the presentation. Get everything organized. Okay, you guys should see my screen. So we're going to take some time tonight to hopefully educate you a little bit more, to inspire you and help you consider what feels like a best next step for you as far as building your immune support, and invite you to consider who else deserves to know about this. We are recording it. We can share this information afterwards with people in your life who need this right now. So today's discussion, we're going to be talking about what is the immune system. We're going to be really getting clear on what's the immune system. We're going to cover common myths about immunity, and we're going to talk about what supports a healthy immune system and just simple daily steps to improve immune function. All right, so here we go. Get excited. Make sure you guys can see my screen good. Okay, so who are we? We are ambassadors and wellness coaches with the Abundant Wellness Source community. We are a group of wellness entrepreneurs whose souls are on fire to help bring you education, tips, and tools to gain a higher experience in your own wellness journey. So my story, my health journey started when I was in high school. I didn't know what it truly meant to be healthy back then. I mean, what teenager does, right? But I wanted to be skinny. I knew that much. And this got me started with all kinds of wrong, all kinds of bad dieting through my teens and my 20s, and really contributed to some underlying health issues like acne and allergies, my chronic sinus infections, and yo-yoing with my weight. And I didn't realize that these issues meant that my immune system was struggling. I just thought they were normal. My dad had allergies, you know, my mom had acne. I just thought they were normal and things that I had to live with for the rest of my life. But that all changed when I started my true wellness journey 10 years ago. I was introduced to a whole food nutrition and started a quest that led to healing all of my issues through food and lifestyle change, and building an incredible immune system over the past 10 years. So I'll share more about that later with you guys, but that's a little bit about my background, my health journey. So what is the immune system? I know we all know we have one, but sometimes it's hard to put into words what that is. Most people think of the immune system that it's just one thing, but it's actually a balanced network of cells and organs that work together to defend you against sickness and disease. So it's a pretty important system and something that we really need to take care of and pay good attention to. So how does it work? Your body makes proteins called antibodies that destroy abnormal or foreign cells. They help fend off common ailments like viruses, flu, and common cold, and protect you against major illnesses like cancer and heart disease, which are obviously rampant these days. The body also has NK cells. I don't know if you guys have heard of those. They're called natural killer cells. You don't want to get in their way. NK cells are best known for killing virally infected cells. Sounds important, right? Right now, we need cells that are going to go and kill virally infected cells, especially with all the things that are happening in our world today and all the things that we are having to fend off. And so NK cells also detect and control early signs of cancer. They also protect against disease, and they're specialized NK cells that are found in the placenta and may play an important role in pregnancy. So those guys are pretty cool. So did you know that one of the main responsibilities of your gut is to keep the body's immune defenses sharp? And a key way to optimize your gut immune connection is by focusing on getting a diverse range of healthy gut bacteria. So you're going to hear us talk tonight a lot about gut microbiome and gut bacteria. So the community of organisms that live in our gut is called the microbiome. There's actually more bacteria in our body than there are human cells. When I heard that, that like blew my mind. I could not even wrap my head around that. Things that you don't eat, these bacteria that you can't see, you don't really pay attention to, you don't know that they're there, but they can either do a lot of good or a lot of harm. So not only does this keep our gut lining healthy, it also contributes to our intestines' ability to regulate what passes from inside of our gut into the bloodstream. This means when your microbiome is healthy, it can protect you well. When it's compromised, more health issues arise. So let's start off with some common immunity myths. The first is sugar doesn't hurt the immune system. Have you ever been to a doctor's office where they offer you candy or your kid candy afterwards, or they have candy jars sitting out? This like blows me away. I'm always like so annoyed when I see that. You know, a little sugar in here and there, you know, can be maybe harmless, but consuming sugar has a compounding effect. So you might want to think twice before powering through a bag of candy or a bowl of ice cream. Sugar actually feeds the bad bacteria in the body, which can disturb a healthy gut bacteria balance. So while we may think having sugar in our diet is no big deal, sugar also depletes the cells in our body that fight off bad bacteria. Through consistent research, we know that a 12-ounce soda suppresses the immunity by 30% for 3 hours. So if sugar is a big part of your diet, you may want to think about diminishing your intake, because it can diminish your immune system throughout the day, especially if you're having some sugar in your coffee or in your breakfast, and then with lunch and after dinner, you're just continuing to lower your immune system repeatedly throughout the day. And so it's going to be harder for you to fight off things. It's going to be harder for you to get well if you do get sick. And so anytime one of my clients is starting to come down with something, I always immediately say, avoid sugar, especially processed and refined sugar. The second myth is vitamin C fixes everything. I'm sure we've all bought the emergency or thousands of milligrams of vitamin C. If you're deficient in vitamin C, your immune system would suffer. And vitamin C is important for a healthy body. Given how little vitamin C our bodies need to function and how much we can be found in the common diet, very few people suffer from vitamin C deficiencies. Excess vitamin C can actually cause inflammation, which is an immune system response. And that being said, the recommended dose of vitamin C is just 60 to 80 milligrams. And negative effects can likely be felt at 2,000 milligrams. So you have some wiggle room. If you want to supplement with vitamin C or other immune supporting nutrients, there are many ways to safely do so, like through whole food capsules or powders, or eating vitamin C rich foods. And you don't need 1,000 milligram vitamin C tablet, because the reality is most of it won't get used by your body anyway. It's going to go in the toilet. Another common myth is you can boost the immune system. And it's funny because we called this talk Simple Steps for Boosting Your Immune System, mostly because we know that that's what people think. They think like, I want to boost my immune system. And so we wanted people to get the true information, and boosting your immune system is really just the wrong way to look at it, says Dr. William Seeds. He's an MD. He says we should focus more on upregulating our immune system. The immune system has two sides, and when it gets out of balance, that's when things go wrong. When you think of boosting the immune system, it might drive one part of the system the wrong way. And what you want is a balanced immune system. I think that's we know that people say, I want to boost my immune system. What they really mean is I want a balanced immune system. They just don't know enough to call it that. So now you know, guys, you're in the know. All right, so here are some tips to balancing your immune system. We're gonna jump in, and the best thing you can do for your immune system is to ensure that your body's natural immunity has access to the nutrients it needs to have a highly functioning microbiome. This is dependent on the body's overall nutritional status, what we expose it to, and other preventative measures like what we obtain from food that have roles to play in helping the immune system to function. Creating a balanced immune system and healing the gut takes time. It's not take a pill and your immune system is great. And it's not about being perfect 24/7. We know that is not realistic. And even as wellness professionals, we aren't perfect. However, it's about being consistent enough that you can have a positive effect over time. It's going to be a compound effect. So focusing on gut health development will be a key area as we dive into the next practical steps that I'm going to share with you guys. All right, so washing our hands, our body, our things more naturally. This, we all know we should wash our hands, right? It's been in the news everywhere these days. More people are washing their hands than ever, thank the Lord. That's a great thing. However, we have some better suggestions when it comes to washing yourself and your surroundings. And we don't encourage using antibacterial soaps. They can, contribute to being antibiotic resistant if you use things like that over time. Hand sanitizers, some hand sanitizers have carcinogenic ingredients, and there's been things on the news saying that there's even hand sanitizer right now that's being made with the wrong form of alcohol ingredient, and so it's dangerous. I mean, it's just kind of crazy what's happening right now. And so the medical literature shows that they can cause an increased chance of you getting sick because it's causing the good bacteria in your body and your gut to die off. So antibacterial doesn't just target the bad bacteria, it just targets all bacteria, kind of like antibiotics, and it just wipes it out. So we like to use natural hand sanitizers made with colloidal silver or colloidal silver spray, which has natural antibacterial, antiviral, and antifungal properties. So it's going to naturally work instead of being a man-made chemical process. This also goes for cleaning products. The harsh chemicals have long-term negative effects, so we suggest swapping bleach and antibacterial for more natural alternatives that are proven to kill the bad stuff and still support a healthy body. Some of the brands we love and use are doTERRA's On Guard hand soap, Young Living's Thieves. I have the Thieves spray I use on my counters. Even Thieves has a hand sanitizer that they make. They both have high-grade essential oils, not only known to protect you against illness, but also support your immune system. Plus, they're safe for all ages, and who doesn't want to protect your body while also balancing your immune system? We also love Dr. Bronner's products, which are widely available and free of dyes and synthetic fragrances. Synthetic fragrances concern is a trouble spot for the cleaning industry. They don't have to actually disclose what these synthetic fragrances are, and many of them are toxic chemicals. So we love Dr. Bronner's because they have options that are good for hands, face, body, and hair. And most grocery stores and Target, the stores like that, have it available. So it's easy to find. Okay, stress. Guys, we are living in stressful times. Stress is a known cause of decreasing the number of antibodies in the body. A study was done on college students where they swabbed their cheeks and looked at their IgA levels. IgA is just a form of an antibody. They swabbed and compared during a time of stress, like during exams, and a time of no stress, like starting the year and lots of excitement. They showed the levels of antibodies drastically decreased during exams. And we know chronic stress studies have been linked to cancer, autism, asthma, allergies, and the list goes on. And it makes so much sense. I remember getting sick all the time after finals week or after a big race or something that puts a lot of stress on your body. So that being said, how can we reduce stress in the short term and even in the long term? Well, we like to encourage people to turn to an attitude of gratitude. We know and we've witnessed, and many studies prove that creating a life focused on gratitude lowers stress. Plain and simple, we provide a mindfulness journal for all of our Reboot Lifestyle Program participants because it's been shown over and over that the more aware you become of yourself and your mindset, the better you're able to choose gratitude. And the more positive your outlook, the less power you give to stress. We suggest getting into a daily practice of mindfulness for yourself, for your children. We love our journal that we've created for our clients, but we also have other great options that you can see on the slide for adults and kids that we recommend. If you want to take a screenshot of that, you can find these books on Amazon. And the first gratitude journal is only like $7, so it's a great deal and it'll last you a long time. All right, vitamin D and probiotics, prebiotics. I'm sure you've heard buzz about vitamin D. I'm sure you've heard about pre and probiotics, but vitamin D is also known as the sunshine vitamin. It's necessary for the proper functioning of your immune system, which is your body's first line of defense against infection and disease. It's known to enhance the function of immune cells, including the T cells, and NK cells are a subset of T cells, the macrophages that protect your body against pathogens. Many people around the world struggle getting enough sunshine, because of working indoors, not having a sunny climate. And so supplementing with whole food vitamin D is a great way to support you during seasons of less sun and long work hours. We recommend the Now Foods vitamin D. You can find it on Amazon. If you're plant-based, you're going to want to look for a vitamin D that has a vegetable capsule. Otherwise, it's going to have a gelatin animal-based capsule. Also, we encourage you, if you're wanting to rev up your immune system, consider incorporating pre and probiotics. Although a whole food plant-based diet is a great way to get most of your vitamins and minerals, pre and probiotic supplementation can introduce different strains of microbes, which help strengthen your microbiome and thus the body's ability to fight disease. Some quality probiotics contain millions or billions of live culture to heal and repair your gut. It's especially important to add probiotics after antibiotic use. So if you've been to the doctor, you've been sick, you've been in the hospital, you've been on antibiotics, it's very crucial to replenish the good gut bacteria in your body with pre and probiotics. So just make sure you remember that for next time, or for your kiddos. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to food, which is really the foundation of it all. Food is our genetic code. When we eat food, the phytochemicals and antioxidants in food tell our body how to build cells. It's the foundation. Studies have shown that diets rich in phytochemicals, these are plant chemicals that are natural, can support a diverse and healthy gut microbiota, resulting in reducing intestinal and systemic inflammation to minimize disease risk associated with the colon. One of the greatest benefits of plant-based foods is the way they support the immune system, connected mainly with the gut. Plant-based foods are rich in vitamin C that strengthens the immune system, along with vitamin A and E to build the gut lining for optimal protection against oxidative damage of cells. Soluble fiber found in fruits and veggies and whole grains has been shown to support infection-fighting natural killer cells. Fiber also helps maintain a balanced gut microbiome by feeding the good gut bacteria. Most Americans do not get the recommended intake of fiber, and it's not that high. Fiber also supports healthy, regular bowel movements, which is something we should all want because this is a great indicator of health. So now that we know we need more plants, we need more fruits and veggies, let's take a moment to figure out how many we're getting in. Join me for a second and raise your hand and close it into a fist. This is a serving size for you. Adults and children should aim to get 7 to 13 fistfuls daily, making sure to get a wide variety to ensure that you're taking full advantage of the spectrum of phytonutrients to support a healthy gut. So I don't know about you, but it's really hard. If you can see the chat function, I want you to let me know how many fistfuls of fruits and vegetables would you say you had today? I think it's a really good indicator for us. Most Americans, I think only like 1 in 10 gets the recommended amount, and it's really, really hard to do. So if you want to open the chat box, you can put that in there right now. I think I usually range from 5 to 7, and that's being someone who eats a lot of plants. So it's pretty eye-opening. So let's talk about some tips to develop a whole food habit. Here's an easy way to get in more gut healthy, good bacteria feeding whole foods. We recommend a daily smoothie. In the heat of the summer, it's truly the perfect way to start your day with tons of nutrition. After your body has hibernated for 12 hours or fasted, whatever you want to call it, the best thing you can do for yourself and your children is feed it something super nutritious. We have 2 go-to smoothie recipes that kids will down in 0.5 seconds. So take a picture of that. If you guys have your screens on, you want to take a picture of that and get those recipes. We always add 1 serving of our vegan plant-based chocolate or vanilla protein powder by Juice Plus because it's so stinking good, and it has 15 superfoods like broccoli sprouts, alfalfa sprouts, and spirulina. It also is high in fiber and is a great source of pre and probiotics. Remember how important fiber, pre and probiotics are for the gut that we talked about? So this is an easy way to get them in. It tastes like a chocolate frosty or vanilla cake batter, so no complaints. Plus, it has no preservatives, no artificial food colorings or flavoring, and it's one of my daily nutritional mom wins. All right, so one of the hardest parts of lifestyle change is figuring out where to start, how to start making swaps in your diet. We find that these steps are a great place to start. So again, take a screenshot of this for yourself later when you're wanting to make your grocery list. You'll want to get this out. So we suggest swapping dairy milk for unsweetened plant milk. Dairy has a lot of sugar and other things that make it challenging for your immune system. It's very inflammatory as well. We recommend swapping dairy cheeses and dips for plant-based options like the Follow Your Heart brand or Kite Hill brands. We also recommend coconut yogurt. It's delicious, and it has those live cultures for prebiotics. We recommend swapping white sugars for natural ones like raw turbinado, honey, maple syrup, and coconut sugar. These also have antioxidants which support your immune function. Choose crackers or chips that are gluten-free with few ingredients and no dairy, or even better, opt for crunchy vegetables. Also, aim to reduce your processed food intake. As a rule, processed foods feed the bad gut bacteria, and whole foods feed the good gut bacteria. Now, as you're working on making these changes, and as you're thinking about implementing some of these things, having some guidance is helpful. We encourage you to start meal planning for yourself and always have a slot or 2 specifically dedicated for each meal to produce. And this also goes for kids. When you let them get involved in choosing process of either grocery shopping with you or picking out which produce that they have in their lunch or their dinner, psychologically they are more committed to consuming that produce that they chose. And that's really where our free 7-day meal plan comes in. You can use it to swap out a meal or several meals each week that focuses on plant nutrition. This plan is budget friendly. You buy 15 ingredients and you get to make 7 meals, which is amazing. And these meals are packed with fiber and a lot of the great things we talked about tonight. It will help you make the transition without breaking the bank. Our 7-day meal plan has been tried and proven. The whole family loves it. Be sure to ask the person who invited you to this immunity webinar for a copy of this 7-day meal plan. It is our gift to you as a thank you for being with us tonight. So if we keep falling short on getting the immune boosting foods we need in daily, we're not getting those 7 to 13 fistfuls, what are we supposed to do? I know that, like I said before, none of us are perfect. And even someone like me who's focused on health for 10 years, I still fall short all the time. And as a parent, it can be a struggle to make sure your kids are getting 7 fistfuls of veggies. I mean, I'm sure there's some amens in the background. But as a parent, as a mom who wants better health for me and for my family, I knew it would be so helpful to have that easy button in my back pocket that would not only support my health, but also my microbiome and my immune system. Not just for me, but for my family too, because nobody has time or sanity these days for sick days. So I want to share with you guys the rest of a little bit more about my story. Remember when I was talking about all the health issues that I was describing earlier? Well, 10 years ago, I was introduced to a simple way to get in more gut healthy fruits and veggies. I had no idea how it would impact my health. I just knew I needed to eat more fruits and veggies, and I had no and I knew that I could not do it on my own. I would buy fruits and vegetables and they would go bad. I would throw them out. I tried to eat healthy, but I was still struggling. So I had no idea like that adding this Juice Plus whole food nutrition, these plants in a capsule would make a difference in some of my ongoing health issues that I mentioned to you guys. But within just a few months of starting to add in the Juice Plus fruits, veggies, berry capsules, I saw major improvements in my acne, my allergies. I got off 3 allergy medications. Inflammation, I got off 2 inflammatory medications. I had way less sinus infections. I've maybe had 3 in 10 years now, which is like unheard of for me. Less colds, hardly ever. I don't even remember the last time I had the flu. And my digestion and regularity was better, which we know impacts your immunity. I was ecstatic to see these changes unfold my first year on Juice Plus and quickly became passionate about sharing the solution with others. I used Juice Plus for my pregnancy nutrition. I started giving it to my daughter at 7 months, opening the capsules into her food. Now she's 2 and is obsessed with chewing the capsules. She also loves the gummies and is a great eater. She really does eat a lot of fruits and vegetables now. And I feel so good knowing that I'm helping her build a strong immune system from, an early age through Juice Plus and through whole food. So I'm going to stop here and I'm going to share a really short video with you guys that's going to help you better understand what the Juice Plus whole food nutrition is. This one. Hopefully it will play. Otherwise we'll skip it. Let's see here.
I've faced many challenges in my life, from striving to win gold at the Olympics to surviving cancer. But one of my biggest, most fulfilling challenges is being a busy mom, raising happy kids who live healthy lives. That's why I lean on Juice Plus as a way to give them the nutrition they need. But where does that nutrition come from? Well, I'm here to find out. I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about the importance that you place on quality and how really that production process works, getting all of these great fruits and vegetables into that capsule. It's kind of farm to capsule for Juice Plus.
Yeah, so we start out, the first step, the start of the beginning is just planting the seed, and then we irrigate the field, watch all the crops slowly come up, and when it reaches that peak of maturity, just at the opportune moment, we go out there with the harvester and collect all the different fruits and vegetables.
That's the fun part.
It's the best part, yeah.
All right, so we are here, and we're actually just down the road. In fact, we came from the farm earlier today, and that was fun because this is in such close proximity.
Yeah, so what you saw, the fresh products in the farm, we bring that product in, we have it frozen, and then we can use it at any point that we need to make whatever various blend for Juice Plus we need to make.
For me as a mom and as an advocate for women's health, it's really important to read about and hear about quality and about the importance of packing as many nutrients into the final product. But to actually come out here and to see the entire process step by step from farm to capsule has been absolutely incredible. And I would just encourage everyone to make Juice Plus your one simple change.
All right. So I love that because I love seeing what's in Juice Plus. It's not just a vitamin that's made in a lab. It's actual food grown by actual farmers with incredibly strict regulations. Everything is grown organically. and is processed in a way that ensures maximum nutrition. So this is the nutrition we've used every single day without fail for the last 10 years. And now, you know, with everything that's going on with this pandemic, we are just so grateful for a simple way to feed our gut and build a strong immune system daily. And even as a holistic health coach, you know, like I said, it's really hard to get in all the variety of immune boosting foods that we need daily. So as a wrap up, I want to expand just for a moment on a special program we have. It's called the Family Healthy Starts program by Juice Plus. And everyone should know about a free way to get Juice Plus fruit and veggie immune support gummies or capsules for their kids. So hang tight. I'm going to show you one more 1-minute video with you guys because it's going to really explain what the program is. Let's see here. Oops. No, that's not it. Sorry, guys. Let me stop my share. Let me find my screen really quick. This.
Healthy Starts for Families program is a wellness initiative to inspire healthy living at home and teach families how to increase their nutrition by getting in more fruits and vegetables on a daily basis. New dietary guidelines recommend that we eat 7 to 13 servings of fresh fruits and vegetables every day. Being parents ourselves, we know this can be difficult to obtain for a few number of reasons. Picky eaters, limited budgets, busy schedules, or lack of access to fresh produce. This is where Juice Plus steps in and bridges the gap. Fruits and vegetables have an incredible amount of nutrition in them, which is why we figured out a way to take 30 different fruits and veggies, put them into a giant blender, peels, pits, seeds, everything, and grind them down. Then we remove the water and sugar so the final product is raw powdered nutrition from those fruits and vegetables in a capsule or chewable. The coolest thing is that when you have a child between the ages of 4 years old through college age, they qualify to get this Juice Plus for free for 4 continuous years when an adult is ordering as well. What we noticed with the families that started the Healthy Starts program is that they started to look at other areas of their life too. So what happened is they began to drink more water, they ate less sweets, missed less school, and weren't sick as often, to name a few. Every family's experience is different.
Right. Awesome. I'm going to share my slides again for you. So hopefully you got a better look at what the Juice Plus products are and how you can get them free for your family. Let's see here. How you can get them free for your family. So tonight we want to talk a little bit more with you about the options that we have as we wrap up. We want to say thank you again for being with us tonight. You know, what we share is so important and we're so passionate about it. And we know that there are challenges that we all have for getting a wide variety of gut improving nutrition. And we really believe that a healthy gut starts with healthy food, and a healthy food leads to a healthy gut, and healthy gut leads to a healthy immune system. So tonight we just wanted to invite you. We've shared a lot of ways that you guys can take and utilize into your life, different options for getting started as far as things to take out, things to add in, and we hope that you found a lot of it valuable and you can start implementing it into your daily lifestyle. But we wanted to share just 3 quick options that we want to leave you with tonight as a choice to get started and move forward, because we're sure that with all this information, you're probably excited and wanting to kind of take the next step. So option 1 is to enjoy our free programs and resources. So again, ask the person who invited you tonight and they'll give you our 7-day meal plan starter to help you get some more fiber-filled, plant-based foods into your family's routine for meals. We also this month have an incredible immune immune building challenge that we're doing. It's starting on August 10th, and it's a 10-day challenge. And for 10 days, we're going to be giving you more information like this. It's going to help you really focus on, one thing a day that you're doing to build your immune system. It's $10 for 10 days, and you get great content, education, resources. You get to be a part of our private community online support access. So that's something you're interested in, please talk to the person who invited you tonight. The second option is joining our Healthy Starts for Families program, or getting yourself started on more immune boosting nutrition daily. Even if you don't have kids, you could still get started on this awesome nutrition. If your kids are not 4, they can still start this great nutrition. You can still start this great nutrition, but they won't be a part of this program. So our Healthy Starts for Families program allows an adult who gets started on the products to get a free order of our kids gummies, which contain 20 raw fruits and vegetables that they're going to be getting, and they're going to love every single day. And right now we have a special offer this month and next. It's ending next month, where if you get started on our family Healthy Starts for Families program, you get yourself Juice Plus, you get your child the free product. You also get a packet of our Juice Plus whole food protein shakes that we talked about, that have 15 different plants to feed your gut microbiome. It has 8 grams of fiber. It's a great way to start building up your fiber intake, and it comes in chocolate or vanilla, so you get to choose which one you want, and you get to add that onto your order for just $5 to cover the shipping and handling. And so that is an amazing way to get started with us, and we want everyone to be able to add this amazing and simple nutrition to their lifestyle and to their immune support. One of the things we didn't talk much about tonight was Juice Plus is the most researched nutraceutical product in the world. We have 40 clinically published research studies and several that show, they're double-blind placebo-controlled, that show that Juice Plus balances the immune system. We talked a lot about that tonight. And so if you want to see those studies, you can talk to the person who invited you, and they can get you the direct links. And the third is and one more thing about that, if you get started on the products for yourself or with a child with our family health study, in August, you will also get our immunity challenge for free. So it's kind of like a double whammy. You get more bang for your buck and more immune boosting help. And then third, you can partner with the Abundant Wellness Source, that's our community, and start sharing this with others. You can get your own product. You can get paid on your own product, be your own customer, get the perks that come along with that. I know if you're like me, you're already thinking of a few mama friends or a few family members who could really benefit from a stronger immune system, who could really benefit from just more fruits and vegetables with the digestive help. There's so many ways that this can improve their health and their life. And so we just encourage you, if you're thinking about people, talk to someone who invited you about that option. And we would love to help you share with them. You get paid on your order, you get paid back on their orders. And we have some really cool programs to help you completely offset your cost or create some extra income for your family by doing something that is impacting others' lives and helping them have a healthier family and a healthier future. So take a picture of this if you need to, consider which option is best for you. And I just wanted to end and say thank you guys for being on. We appreciate you. We hope this was helpful, and we're just really excited to hear your feedback. If there's things that you want us to dig in more on, we do these webinars monthly, and so give us that feedback, and we would love to continue supporting you on your wellness journey. So have a great night, guys. Thanks for being on. We appreciate you, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.